In this video, we will explore cryptocurrency staking and how it can be used to generate passive income. Let me ask you something. Right now, is your crypto just sitting in your wallet doing nothing? Because for many people, that's exactly the case. You buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano, and then you just hold it. Maybe you're waiting for the price to go up. Maybe you don't know what else to do with it. But here's the thing, while your coins are sitting there idle, they could actually be working for you. That's where staking comes in. Staking is one of the most popular ways to earn passive income with crypto. And it's growing fast. Billions of dollars in crypto are staked right now. But here's the catch. Most people don't actually understand what staking is, how it works, or the risks involved. Some jump in blindly, chasing yields, and end up learning the hard way. So in this video, we're going to break it all down. Simply, clearly, no jargon. By the end, you'll know exactly what staking is, why it matters, and how you can do it safely. Quick pause, this is CryptoMadeSimple, where we make crypto easy to understand. If you want simple, clear explanations without the hype, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on that bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. And before we dive deeper, I have to say this, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This video is purely educational. Staking, like everything in crypto, carries risks. So always do your own research before making decisions. All right. Now let's get into the world of staking. Okay, so what actually is staking? Let's start simple. At its core, staking is when you lock up your crypto to support a blockchain network, and in return, you earn rewards. Think of it like this. The blockchain is a giant workshop. It needs workers to process jobs, verifying transactions, securing the system, and keeping everything running. But instead of paying for electricity and mining rigs like in Bitcoin, proof-of-stake blockchains ask for something different. They want you to put your coins on the line. When you stake, you're saying, I believe in this network. I trust it. I'm willing to lock my coins here to help keep it secure. And for doing that, you get rewarded. Now, this is totally different from proof of work. Proof of work, like Bitcoin mining, relies on raw computing power and energy consumption. The more machines you run, the higher your chances of mining a block and earning rewards. But proof of stake flips the script. Instead of electricity, your ticket to participate is your crypto. Here's how it works. You lock your coins. The blockchain randomly selects validators, people or pools who staked their coins to verify transactions. If you're chosen, you validate the transaction and you earn rewards. If you cheat or you're offline, you can lose part of your stake. This is what makes it secure. Validators don't want to lose money, so they act honestly. And here's the key part. You don't have to run a validator yourself to participate. In fact, most people don't. Most people delegate their coins to someone else who's running a validator. You still earn rewards. You just share them with the validator. So in everyday terms, staking is like putting your money in a fixed deposit at a bank. You lock it up, the bank uses it to keep their system running, and you earn interest. But here, the bank is decentralized. There's no single company running the show, it's the blockchain, powered by thousands of validators worldwide. And that's why staking has become so important. It's not just about earning yield. It's literally what keeps proof-of-stake blockchains alive. Now that we know what staking is, let's talk about why it even exists. The answer lies in one word: consensus. Blockchains are essentially giant ledgers, and in a decentralized world, with no central authority, the big question is, how do we all agree on what's true? Did Alice really send Bob 2 ETH? Did that transaction really happen? Who decides? This is where consensus mechanisms come in. Bitcoin uses proof of work. Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, they use proof of stake. So staking exists because it's the foundation of proof of stake blockchains. Without staking, there'd be no incentive for validators to secure the network. Without validators, the blockchain wouldn't function. And here's the cool part. Staking also makes blockchains more eco-friendly. Proof of work consumes massive amounts of energy. Proof of stake doesn't. You don't need a warehouse of computers to validate transactions, you just need coins to stake. So staking is a win-win. The blockchain gets security, validators and delegators get rewarded, and the planet breathes a little easier. That's why staking exists. It's not just about passive income, It's about the very survival of modern blockchains. Alright, so we know what staking is and why it matters, but how does it actually work in practice? Different blockchains handle this differently. If you use Lido, for example, you don't just stake, you also get something called Saint ETH, which represents your staked ETH. That's liquid staking. It means you can still use or trade your ETH even while it's staked. On Cardano, it's even simpler. You just delegate your ADA to a stake pool directly through your wallet. There's no lockup, you can move your ADA anytime. And you earn rewards automatically. On Solana, you pick a validator, stake your SOL with them, and watch the rewards come in. Now let's talk rewards. Where do they come from? There are two main sources: inflation. Many blockchains create new coins over time. Those new coins are distributed to stakers. Transaction fees. Every time someone uses the blockchain, they pay a small fee. Some of that fee goes to stakers. Combine those, and you get your staking reward. But here's the thing. Rewards aren't fixed. They vary depending on how many people are staking, how much you've staked, and the health of the network. And, don't forget, lockups. Some blockchains lock your coins for days, weeks, even months, while others, like Cardano, don't lock them at all. Now let's have a look at the risks associated with staking in detail. First, there's slashing. If you run your own validator and it misbehaves, or even goes offline, you can lose part of your stake. That's a built-in penalty. Second, lockup risk. If your coins are locked and the market crashes, you can't sell. Imagine having $10,000 staked, the price drops 50%, and you can't touch it until the lockup ends. Painful. Third, centralization risk. Many people just stake with big providers like Coinbase or Lido. That concentrates power. If too much stake is controlled by too few players, the network becomes less decentralized, and that's a real danger. Fourth, protocol risk. Smart contracts can have bugs. Blockchains can fail. Solana, for example, has had multiple outages that affected stakers. Fifth, reward dilution. If everyone suddenly stakes, the yields drop. The more participants, the thinner the pie gets sliced. Real-world examples: Lido currently controls more than 30% of staked Ethereum, raising concerns about centralization. On Solana, outages have made stakers nervous, and smaller chains sometimes collapse altogether, wiping out stakers completely. So staking is a balance. Yes, it offers rewards, but yes, it also carries risks. The key is to understand them and make informed choices. Alright, let's compare, because staking isn't the same everywhere. Ethereum, the heavyweight, requires 32 ETH to run your own validator. Most people use pools or liquid staking, yields around 4 to 6%. Secure, but centralization is a concern with big players. Cardano, super beginner-friendly. No lockups, easy delegation, yields around 5%, strong community. One of the easiest staking systems out there. Solana, high yields, around 7% or more. Very fast network, but network outages have raised eyebrows. Polkadot, complex nomination system, but yields can be 10 to 12%. Attractive, but takes effort to learn. Tezos, one of the first proof-of-stake chains. Delegation is simple, yields around 5%, reliable, so the choice depends on what you want. Safety, Ethereum or Cardano. Higher yield, Polkadot or Solana. Ease of use, Tezos or Cardano. There's no one-size-fits-all. It depends on your goals and risk tolerance. And that's crypto staking explained simply. It's not magic money, it's a system where you help secure blockchains and in return, you earn rewards. Done smart, staking can be a steady way to grow your holdings. Done carelessly, it can hurt you. If this gave you clarity, smash that like button and subscribe to CryptoMadeSimple for more clear, no-nonsense crypto guides.